afternoon, beautiful people. My name is Liam. Welcome back to Young Money Investing and my weekly technical analysis, where I help you establish trend and market structure so that you can make better, more well-informed trading decisions. Now, due to some unforeseen circumstances, this is coming at you one day later than normal. I normally post these on Sundays. This is coming to you Monday evening, but you still have the rest of the trading week ahead of you. So I hope you watch this. I hope you find some benefit, and I hope you make good trading decisions and you absolutely smash this week. If you do enjoy this videos, go down, click that subscribe button, make sure you smash that like button, and let's jump into the charts. Now we are starting off on a daily time frame for the DXY, the US dollar currency. As you can see here, I'll zoom in just a little bit. We came up to the top of our channel, closed above it, got this little doji candle right here, and then came right back down to the bottom, catching some support on our 50-day moving average. So what I'm looking for this week is I would like to see if we are going to rotate back up to the top of this channel, or if we're going to see a continuation back down to this support line down at about 101.62. Those would be the two things to look out for if the DXY rotates back up towards the top of the channel at about 105.3. I would expect indexes to have some more downside coming in, and of course, if it does flush down to the bottom here, then I would expect the indexes to move up higher. Let's take a look at our first index. We'll start off on the Russell 2000. As you can see here, Russell has absolutely just melted down last week. I did have a position open about 2 weeks ago. Did close it back out when we got this big strong close back inside of our channel here. And then as you can see, that was a good decision. A little bit of sideways action. Retest of our resistance line at 1923 and just got smacked back down to our first level of support at 1753. So I think we do need a little bit of retracement or consolidation at this point. This is obviously some pretty significant downside, fell about 10% in only about 10 days. Very, very fast, very, very quick fall here. So I would expect some type of move back up to maybe about 1837. We seem to have some level of support here, so we will see if that turns into resistance. And at that point, you have to see if we move back up to 1923 or get kicked lower back down to our level of support, possibly even down to the bottom of our channel at 1655. Jumping over into the NASDAQ. NASDAQ has just slightly been moving lower. You can see that we are kind of stuck in this channel. I'll adjust this just a little bit. Just kind of slowly moving lower here. Looks like we are rejecting off of the 20-day moving average, but holding some support along the 200 and the 50 coming in as well. So, you got to ask yourself this week, is the 20 going to win out, or is the 50 and the 200 going to win out? I couldn't really tell you, but those are things to look at. So if price action does break below this 200 moving average and this 50 moving average, they are kind of acting in confluence currently. So if price action does break below those, I would kind of expect a sell-off to kind of just come straight down to our previous resistance line, which was this downward sloping trend line. I would expect price action to come down, and I would like to see price action hold there. At that point, I would kind of confirm this as a legitimate breakout, having broken out and retested this structure. Let's take a look at the Dow Jones. Dow Jones also melting down. You can see we went sideways for quite a while, came out the bottom of our supply zone, moved back up, kind of got kicked off by the 50 and the 20-day moving average, once again acting in confluence. And again, you can see just absolutely melted down, came down 5.5% in only 5 bars. So 5 days of trading, 5.5%, that's basically 1% a day. Not great, massive meltdown, but we are getting close to this downward trend line that we have previously broken out of. So similar to the NASDAQ, I would like price action to hold here and then move back up in a bullish direction. Holding this trend line, super important for the long-term structure of the trend. And again, same thing as the NASDAQ, that would kind of confirm the breakout that we saw back over here in November of 2022. So that's what I'm looking at this week as far as the indexes go. Let's take a look at our trade of the week. This week, we are looking at Microsoft. The ticker symbol is MSFT. Let's draw some lines and I'll be right back. All right, so as you can see here, we do have this downward sloping channel has been intact since we peaked November of 2021. We are looking at the weekly time frame just for reference. So going back to 2021, Microsoft has pretty much been in this downtrend. You can see resistance very, very recently, and we are currently kind of struggling with it. We are also being supported by the 200-day moving average, which I think is very, very important. So we'll switch over to the daily time frame. And you can see this is where the 200-day moving average is coming in, right about here like this. That's the 200 weekly average. And you can see the price action has recently come up to the top of this channel, rejected back off, and caught support on our 50-day moving average. So what I'm looking for a bullish reversal. I'm looking for a price action to come out in this direction, retest this trend line, and then see a much, much larger move up. What I would like to see ideally, we'll actually draw out a fib retracement here. Boom, right about there. You can see on that move, we did come back down to the 0.5 retracement. And so what I'd like to see is a move back up to about this zero line, reject off, come back down, retest this trend line, and then see a move up in a bullish direction. Targets for that would be the negative 0.25, which is sitting currently at about 291.46. And the stop would be about 0.38. So we'll put in a position here, just so you can see for reference. We'll say we come out, we reject off somewhere right about here. Target is going to go up here. Price action will come right about there. And so you'll have about 2.15 risk to reward. Not amazing, not terrible. This would kind of be on the shorter end of swing trading. I wouldn't think you need to hold this for more than a couple days, maybe 2 weeks at the maximum. Of course, I could be wrong. This is not financial advice. Please don't do anything stupid with your money, and all the risk is on you. Don't blame me if you lose any money. That's kind of it. So we're looking for a breakout, retest, and then a move back up to our high from August of 2022. Kind of clean and simple. But you know, markets have been a little turbulent recently, and sometimes you just want something a little clean and simple. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please go hit that subscribe button. Please go smash that like button. Show me a little love, show me a little appreciation, because I got mad love and mad appreciation for all of you beautiful people. That is it for me. I will see you all next week. Peace out, homies.